In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 8, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Wild versus Colorado Avalanche. The upcoming match between the Minnesota Wild and the Colorado Avalanche carries significant weight as both teams strive for improvement following the recent trade deadline. Currently holding a 29-27-6 record, the Wild have made strategic player movements, hinting that this might not be their standout year. In contrast, the Avalanche, with a commendable 39-20-5 record and 2 consecutive victories, have surged into a tie for the second-best record in the Central Division. The competition between these two teams is not only crucial for their division standings, but also holds implications for their positioning in the highly competitive Western Conference. Expectations are high for an exhilarating game ahead. Minnesota finds itself on the tail end of a challenging road back-to-back, facing the formidable Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche have displayed an impressive offensive prowess this season, leading the league in goals per game and ranking 8th in shots per game. With a remarkable track record of scoring 3 or more goals in 8 of their last 10 games, the Avalanche are an offensive force to be reckoned with. Nathan MacKinnon, standing atop the league with 109 points, further solidifies their offensive dominance. Unfortunately for the Wild, their defensive and goaltending performances have been subpar, ranking 23rd in goals against per game and 19th in shots against per game. The previous clash between these teams in November saw Colorado emerge victorious with a 3-2 scoreline, and the upcoming game promises to be a riveting continuation of their rivalry. Colorado enters this crucial matchup riding the wave of success, having secured victories in 4 of their last 5 games. Their recent goal-scoring spree, outscoring opponents 23-8 in the last 5 matches, underscores their offensive prowess. However, it's worth noting a single setback, a 5-1 loss against Nashville, in an otherwise stellar run. On the flip side, Minnesota's recent performance has been less than stellar, and the challenge is compounded by playing on the second night of a back-to-back. Having faced Arizona on Thursday, the Wild struggles on the road with a below .500 record, contrasts sharply with Colorado's impressive 25-6-0 home record. While the Minnesota Wild have historically found success against the Avalanche, the current circumstances paint a challenging picture. Playing on the back end of a back-to-back and confronting a formidable opponent on their home turf, where the Avalanche boast a 25-6 record this season, adds to the complexity. The Avalanche hold a clear advantage with the rest factor and their offensive momentum, scoring 5 or more goals in 4 of their last 5 games, further tips the scales in their favor. The challenging schedule spot for the Wild makes it a less than ideal time to bet against the Avalanche. Consequently, the Colorado Avalanche money line emerges as our full game side pick. A noteworthy development in the Wild's recent performances lies in their improved offensive output. Managing to score 3 or more goals in 6 of their last 10 games, Minnesota's offensive capabilities have shown signs of life. However, their defensive and goaltending struggles persist, ranking 23rd in goals against per game and 19th in shots against per game. In stark contrast, the Colorado Avalanche's offensive prowess shines, leading the league in goals per game and ranking 8th in shots per game. With Nathan MacKinnon spearheading their attack, holding the league's top spot in points, 2nd in assists, and 4th in goals, the Avalanche pose a formidable challenge. Considering Minnesota's taxing schedule and Colorado's potent offense, we anticipate a higher scoring affair. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Stars versus Anaheim Ducks. The upcoming matchup between the Dallas Stars and the Anaheim Ducks is set to unfold with both teams experiencing divergent trajectories following the recent trade deadline. The Stars, boasting an impressive 38-17-9 record, have surged into first place in the Central Division after securing 3 consecutive victories. On the flip side, the Ducks, holding a less favorable 23-36-3 record, find themselves with only 5 wins in their last 10 games, ranking them second to last in the Pacific Division. As both both teams seek improvement in their first games post-trade deadline, anticipation builds for what promises to be a compelling contest. In the midst of their 3-game winning streak, the Dallas Stars notched victories against the Jets and Sharks. Displaying offensive prowess, the Stars maintain an average of 3.58 goals per game and a power play success rate of 23.1%. Leading the team in goals is Roope Hintz with 25, while Jason Robertson has contributed 40 assists, and Joe Pavelski has fired an impressive 158 shots on goal. Defensively, the Stars concede an average of 3.03 goals per game and successfully kill off 81.4% of their opponent's power plays. Jake Oettinger, facing 1,119 shots, has allowed 113 goals, and Scott Wedgwood has conceded 75 goals on 744 shots. The Anaheim Ducks, in their recent matchups, secured victories against the Senators and Devils but suffered a loss to the Canucks. Averaging 2.63 goals per game and converting 19.3% of power play opportunities, the Ducks face offensive challenges. Frank Vatrano leads the team with 29 goals, Troy Terry has 29 assists, and Mason McTavish has tallied 117 shots on goal. Defensively, the Ducks allow an average of 3.48 goals per game and successfully kill 75.8% of opponent power plays. John Gibson, facing 1,111 shots, has conceded 113 goals, while Lucas Dostal has allowed 90 goals on 934 shots. Although the odds may appear substantial for a road team, the Anaheim Ducks continue to struggle, showcasing difficulties in scoring and defensive stops, even on their home ice, where they hold a lackluster 10-21-1 record this season. In contrast, the Dallas Stars are on an upward trajectory, demonstrating offensive prowess with a combined 14 goals in their last 3 games. Additionally, the Stars have secured victory in 9 out of the last 10 meetings against the Ducks. Given the Ducks' current state, it is challenging to make a compelling case for their success. Consequently, the Dallas Stars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Expecting offensive proficiency from both teams, particularly the Ducks exploiting the Stars' defensive vulnerability, we foresee a game where the net is consistently found. With Troy Terry, Frank Vatrano, and the Ducks forward unit orchestrating offensive plays, and the Stars, who have scored 14 goals in their last 3 games, capitalizing on effective puck movement from Jason Robertson, Roope Hintz, and Joe Pavelski, this game is poised to be high-scoring from the opening puck drop. Taking into account the struggling defenses, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Winnipeg Jets vs. Seattle Kraken. The upcoming clash at the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, will witness the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Seattle Kraken. With a season record of 39-17-5, Winnipeg currently holds the 3rd position in the Western Conference, while the Kraken, with a record of 28-23-11, sit at the 10th spot in the same conference. Notably, the Kraken emerged victorious in their recent encounter with the Jets, securing a 4-3 win. In the previous game against the Seattle Kraken, the Winnipeg Jets struggled defensively, conceding 4 goals and ultimately suffering a defeat. Despite the Kraken managing to score 3 goals, the defensive shortcomings proved costly. Mason Appleton showcased a commendable performance with 2 assists. The Jets maintain an average of 3.12 goals per game, while their defense allows 2.4 goals on average. The offensive ranking stands at 17th in the league, whereas their defense holds the 2nd position. Mark Schafel has contributed significantly with 18 goals and 37 assists this season. Heading into this match, the Seattle Kraken are on a positive trajectory, securing victories in their last 2 games. Their recent 4-2 triumph against the Calgary Flames and the 4-3 win over the Jets indicate their strong form. The Kraken's offensive average stands at 2.76 goals per game, with their defense allowing 2.77 goals on average. They rank 28th in offense and 8th in defense in the league. Jared McCann has been a standout performer with 27 goals and 25 assists this season, underlining the team's need for a swift start in the upcoming game. The Winnipeg Jets approach this matchup with a vengeance, seeking redemption after their recent defeat to the Kraken. If Laurent Brossoit assumes the starting goaltender role, his favorable history against the Kraken positions him with a potential advantage over Seattle. Notably, Winnipeg boasts an impressive record of 12-3-2 as favorites on the road this season, making the Winnipeg Jets money line our full game side pick. In the context of their recent clash that featured 7 goals, a similar high-scoring scenario is anticipated in this game. The Kraken's confident offensive prowess is expected to result in an increased scoring output. The Jets' offensive momentum is projected to persist, making the total score surpass the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.